Welcome back to the stream. Welcome back to another video. Today, I think Tesla is getting off their rocker, or they're going off their rocker. Here's a brand new package. It sounds great. It feels great. You get a lot of different things with it, like full self-driving, free supercharging, and a ton more. And maybe this is something that they're rolling out to prepare for something else, maybe like a unsupervised robotaxi sale or something. I don't know what is going on here, but I just want to review the package with you guys to see what do you guys think about it and if this is something you will be looking to get on your Tesla. So we're going to get into that plus a variety of topics. But before we do that, let's roll that intro really quick. All right, so thanks for watching another stream. Thanks for watching another video. My name is Dennis, and I love talking about Tesla deal hacking, as I like to call it. And if you want to join our free email newsletter, you could do that down below in the description. Today's live stream is partnered and sponsored by Aura, where you can protect your data, online privacy, and much more, but more on that later. So Tesla, I don't know what the heck they're doing. It seems like they're getting a little bit off of their rocker. Here is a new incentive, new package called the Luxe package. And but wait, there's more. Like, it sounds great on paper, like full self-driving included for Tesla Model S and Model X, 4 years of premium service, which is a ton looped into that, free supercharging, unlimited supercharging lifetime for the Model S and Model X, which, I mean, if you are a Model S and Model X owner, you more than likely have a charger at your house. And so unless you're really been going to a lot of different superchargers, you could maximize this benefit by going, but then it's also like your time spent at the supercharger, which if you're in a place like California, it's not that bad at all. We've been trying to, integrate supercharging in our life. And as long as you have errands that you need to do, then certainly it can make a lot of sense. And then premium connectivity, that's like $100 a year or $10 a month. It's nothing too crazy to think about it. So these incentives that are stacked on the Model S and Model X, and maybe this is a testing ground for Tesla to roll this out, because it potentially could be a situation. We could easily see this, because I've been predicting for a while that after the $7,500 federal tax credit comes to an end after September 30th, like after you place your delivery and take delivery and use a Tesla referral code, just like the one down below in the description. But if you don't make the deadline, then what is Tesla going to do? How is Tesla going to incentivize some of these different deals and everything? And because the 7,500 is disappearing, and I bet they do a combination of this, and instead of just throwing on full self-driving supervised or 4 years of supercharging or whichever, they're going to call it a different package, and maybe not the Luxe package for the Model S and Model X, but maybe it's some sort of other package for Model 3 and Model Y, because we could easily see something like that. But the biggest, craziest thing with this, like, I don't even feel Tesla is trying to sell these Model S's and Model X anymore. I mean, they're trying, like, because they're creating like different packages like that. And I mean, if you take a look at some of the details, it gets pretty more interesting, and we start starting to see things that we haven't been done before in the past with Tesla. And maybe this is a sign of what they're trying to set up for maybe even unsupervised robotaxi. So we got full self-driving, of course, supervised. I feel like at this point, this might be one of these things where this is going to be a standard included in some of these vehicles, just like how autopilot used to cost, or autopilot's free now, and it was like enhanced autopilot before that. I mean, we could easily see like a full self-driving being like included in the vehicle, but we'll see. 4 years premium service, wheel and tire protection, windshield protection, and recommended maintenance. So recommended maintenance, I don't know the details, but I bet it's something to do with like tire rotations and all these different things. So let's see, wheel and tire protection covers service schedules including wheel alignment, tire rotations, front camera cleaning, replacement of HEPA filter, cabin filter, and wiper blade. So there is a cost there, and I would imagine if I were to put a number on that, that's like $1,000 over the course of 2 to 3 years. So not that bad at all there. Really cool to see full self-driving. We know that's an $8,000 package. At supercharging, that can fluctuate, but at a minimum, probably like $100 a month. So call it $1,200 a year for, and let's see, depending on how you or to own the vehicle, and then premium connectivity, that is $100 a month or $100 a year. And so we can easily put the valuation on that. But here's why, I mean, they're paying for this in 10,000 buckaroos, $10,000. And of course, one could argue that some of these valuations is like what, like Sawyer says, 15,000 valuation. But I mean, I guess let me take a look at it and see, like, how much is full self-driving worth? That's 8,000. Okay, we'll call it that. 4 years premium service. I mean, we'll call that, I mean, what, a couple of thousand or two. So we're at 10,000 now. Supercharging, yeah, that's easily $1,000 a year. If you own it for 4 to 5 years, that's another 14 to 15. And then premium connectivity, that's a couple, like $400 to $500 over the course of 4 to 5 years. So yeah, I would actually agree with that. It's like a $15,000 valuation that you're getting in terms of what you're getting. But of course, you're paying $10,000 on top of it. And so the second question to this is like, why is Tesla doing this? And why are they starting to include all these different things like services in the Tesla vehicles plus full self-driving? And Guy actually posted this, that this makes a lot of sense here. What if they're starting to prepare people for unsupervised full self-driving, like adding all these different protections? Because if you've got a unsupervised full self-driving robotaxi Tesla car yourself, you're going to need to take care of it with all the different miscellaneous things that could happen, like windshields and other different things like that. And that's why like Unplugged Performance created their Road Warrior wheel, where it's a fantastic looking wheel. And of course our internet is not working here, but it's in a fantastic looking wheel. And they just extended their wheel trade-in program for Model 3 as well. So you can kind of see what the RW wheels look like. They're made for fleet vehicles. They're made for the efficiency of the vehicles. And of course we don't have a picture of it right here, but it's really cool to see because like they've got a curb rash rim on the side of it where if you curb rash the vehicle, you can just replace the metal piece, and the main wheel is unscathed at all. So if you want a promo on Unplugged Performance, definitely check it out. Link down below in the description. If you use our link, you do get a promotion right when you sign up and everything. And so let us know what your thoughts are. Let us know what you think on this Luxe package that is being released now. Is it worth the $10,000 extra? And is it like, let's say they trickle this down to Model 3 and Model Y with like a $5,000 additional price? Would it be worth it for you as well? It's an interesting one for sure. And I mean, it's a nice ownership experience because everything is looped into it. You don't have to worry at all about it. And here's an idea that someone gave to us yesterday that we're talking about, like full self-driving, and how there's a lot of owners, previous owners out there that bought a Tesla during high pricing time, and maybe they're a little bit underwater during like, especially like the 2021 to 2022 timeframes. Like, what if Tesla gave you all promotional full self-driving or like some sort of steep discount on it to try and entice you to get into another Tesla? Because I know a lot of owners out there that have the older Model 3 or Model Y that want to get into a new Tesla, but they're just a little bit too underwater. And so this makes a ton of sense for sure. But let us know what your thoughts on it. Let us know what you're thinking. If you're planning on financing your Tesla, then there's one thing you need to do before you even apply: protect your credit. Seriously, because here's the wildest part. Bank of America just had a data breach recently, and they didn't even tell customers for a month. That means your social, your phone number, and your email could have already been out there and you'd have no clue. Most companies wait on average of 277 days to report a breach. That's 9 months where your identity is exposed and you're the last to know. That's why I use Aura, today's sponsor. Aura constantly scans the dark web and lets me know if anything tied to me shows up: my social, bank info, or any of my personal information. And that's not just for breaches. There's so many different tools I use with Aura. Want to reduce those pesky spam calls? Aura's got it. Want to remove your data like your addresses, phone numbers from those sketchy broker sites? Aura has that too. They will also include $5 million in identity theft insurance, and everything's packed into one clean app. You can try it free for 14 days at aura.com/DennisCW. I'll put that in the description as well. Don't wait until someone else tells you your data is at risk. That's like turning on Sentry mode after your car got keyed. Protect your credit before you apply. I'm doing it and you should too. Thanks for that, everyone. Let's see who dropped by today. Blueberry, thanks for coming in. Let's see. Mountain, thanks for coming in as well. WTM, thanks for dropping by. Clutch and Miguel, thank you all for dropping by. Thanks for hitting the like button, the comments, and everything. Mountain, hey Dennis, wonder if they'll take care of us who purchased the 2026 and took delivery. Lost the incentive roulette. Well, don't worry. I mean, this incentive wasn't on Model Y yet, but I bet we see that coming soon in the near future. Any full self-driving discounts? Yes, we still are creating a wait list for half off all full self-driving. If you haven't taken delivery yet, send me a DM on Instagram so you can get onto the wait list. Clutch, hope you remember my comment from yesterday, but we are headed to Fremont Factory in 1 hour to purchase our Model Y Juniper. Nice, congrats. And hopefully everything goes well with your pickup. If you're looking for a checklist, Tesbros has a nice delivery checklist. You can Google that and pull that up. Miguel, does the new Model Y come with floor mats for free? If not, I got some for free. Also just took delivery on my first Tesla yesterday. Any good sunshade for the windshield? Yeah, Joa has a sunshade for the top and the windshield. Of course, definitely check it out. Link down below. And yeah, I think I saw some Discord chatter. Did you get all weather floor mats for free? That's pretty sick. And I mean, because I haven't seen that in a long time. I've never actually seen that where people were able to get that as well. WTM, is it laggy? Or yeah, I'm probably on my Starlink right now, and I guess it's just not going through pretty well. But hopefully you all can bear with us. Mountain, and I use your code at Joa. Thank you for that as well. Yeah, we're on vacation right now. Mike is cutting out. Let me switch the Wi-Fi and see if we can. Well, the Wi-Fi should be good, but let's see. It should be the only one on our Starlink too, so I'm not sure what's going on here. Seems like the download is good. Maybe it's overheating. Sherwin, thanks for coming in. Hey, Alex. I got the regular carpet. Yeah, so the regular carpet formats come with the Tesla vehicles. It's the all-weather ones that don't, so you're fine. Like the rubber ones don't come with the new vehicles. Carpet floor mats come with all Tesla vehicles. At one point, there was like the rear wheel drive, like the cheap Model 3 builds. Those weren't coming with the floor mats, but now it actually does with all different builds and everything. Let's see here. Jeep Life, thanks for coming in. You guys tell me, and let me know what's going on. How did you bring your whole setup to the Airbnb, Dennis? So I've got a MacBook, camera on a tripod, separate display right here, portable monitor, and then microphone, boomstick. Yeah, I do have a travel one. I didn't bring the whole setup. That would be insane, but we've got like a mini setup for whenever we go to places and have everything ready to go. In this next topic, this is actually big, and I didn't realize they are actually back in California. But if you're looking for the cheapest insurance, in my opinion, that I found next to Tesla insurance, Costco insurance is now back in California. For a while now, they pulled out of California. I think I want to say like a year or two ago, but now they set up a different branch and everything that if you're looking to get California insurance for Costco, it might be worth it to at least check it out and see what type of rate you actually get. It seems like this was posted on Reddit like 6 months ago and I completely missed it. I actually have Costco. I used to have Wawanisa before in the past. I've never had Tesla insurance, but I've always heard that it is a little bit cheaper. So if you're in an area that you can get Tesla insurance, it could be worth it. But I would definitely recommend at least getting a quote with Costco insurance. Not sponsored in any sort of way. I don't get any sort of affiliation or whatever, but I would definitely recommend it as worth it just so you can save some money off of your monthly bill and everything. So just want to make that PSA to help you guys out there. And I've gotten lots of DMs and comments of people save like hundreds of dollars a month just by switching to Costco and everything. But let us know what your thoughts on it. Let us know what you're thinking. We're going to jump into the live stream comments. Now that you've bought your Tesla or you're about to buy your Tesla, did you know that it comes with 0 accessories? Seriously, not even a phone mount. But don't worry, we've got you covered. In my opinion, there's a few must-haves that every Tesla owner should get, like a phone mount so your phone doesn't fly off during acceleration, a center console organizer because without it, you're going to lose a bunch of stuff, and my newest favorite, an invisible underscreen station mount from Joa, a great place to store sunglasses. And all of these accessories plus more you can get from our partner Joa. And you know these accessories are good because I actually use all of their stuff. And if you use our promo code down below in the description, you can save some money and support the channel as well. But Joa doesn't stop at just the basics. They've got a wireless game controller that fits perfectly in the glove box, a portable air compressor for peace of mind on those long road trips, and even an electric scooter. Because why walk from the superchargers or level 2 chargers? So not only will you save some money by using our promo code down below in the description, you can also get free shipping on orders over $120. So definitely check it out, link down below in the description. Thank you to Joe for partnering with us on this channel, and let's get on to the next topic. Did we die? I think my camera died. Man, we're just messing up all over today. 1 second, guys. I'm here. But thank you. You know what? Might as well. Let me try. I didn't charge the camera, I guess. And now it's plugged in directly. And I bet this. So I use a Sony a7S III to stream, which is probably overkill, super overkill. And the battery is probably just shot because it's just constantly on, up, and everything. But I'm here. I think I'm here. And thank you all for bearing with us as we're on the travel stream setup, and it's always a little bit of buggy issues and everything. In this next topic, these promotions are ending Monday. So if you're looking to buy a Tesla Model 3 specifically, here's what you need to know. Here's your PSA. So Model 3, as Tesla has stated, they're going to be pulling back on incentives slowly, and I bet Model Y is next right after that. But for the Model 3 orders in the US, this will end on Monday, August 18th. So you pretty much have just a few more days at this point. 1 year free supercharging for cash, but the workaround there is actually if you do use a credit union, then you can still get this as well. But of course, like 0 versus 2.49 versus 4%, which is the lowest that you can get with credit unions, might not be worth it. And then 1 free upgrade for eligible inventory. And here's an interesting story with the eligible inventory one, because that has been a deal on like the Model Y and then it's gone. But I actually had a friend who just placed an order for a Model Y, and of course he was stocking inventory and everything. He actually might be watching right now on the chat and by listening, but he was stocking inventory and he did not find any vehicles with this specifically Model Y that had the upgrade incentive because it actually ended. And so he just went ahead and placed the order, and his strategy was to, talk to the sales reps and everything. And so he called in after he placed the order and just, started mentioning things about how the incentive was there and how he was upset he wasn't able to get it, and if there's anything that he could actually, the incentive, the client advisor, whoever could actually do anything for him. And lo and behold, if we believe him, he did send me some screenshots. He was able to actually get $2,000 Quicksilver for free. And so it's just another lesson of you might as well take a shot and ask and talk to whoever, because you never know what they could actually do to help you out, whether it's like the first level agent or whichever with that. And so very cool to see. But if you're looking to get a Model Y or Model 3, if you want eligible upgrade inventory on the eligible inventory, it doesn't hurt to actually take a shot and see what's out there with that. But let us know what your thoughts on it. Let us know what you're thinking. We're going to jump into the live stream comments. Let's see. Checking out Costco right now. Thank you. No, thank you, John. And let us know. Report back if you were able to get a better deal with it versus wherever you're at now. If you're like Geico, I used to have Geico, and Geico was expensive. Sherwin, no more incentives for the Model Y until September 30th. Yeah, I would say so at this point. Is this Luxe be good deals? Adrian, I think 1 for 1 if you factor in like the full self-driving plus the service agreements and all that stuff, you're exactly paying for what you're getting. Then it's on you. Are you going to be able to maximize free supercharging over the many years you're going to be owning it? And that's the second question, was that. Miguel, was it normal that Tesla, when I got to make it buzzing sounds, they said it was preconditioning? Yeah, Teslas make different noises versus regular vehicles, so it's actually mostly fine. And like sometimes when you hit on the accelerator, it makes like a buzzing noise as well, and that's just the motors. Angelo, I don't know how I feel about being forced to pay for these services if I want to get an S. Was about to pull the trigger on this one, but this additional $10K has me rethinking now. Yeah, because they're basically forcing you to buy full self-driving and all these other things, which, I mean, full self-driving, once you actually integrate it into your life and everything, it actually is a really, really, really nice setup, and especially if you're using it for like daily driving and all that stuff. Clutch, I hate the fact that you have to pay destination fee for no reason if you are picking it from the factory. Can I talk to a sales advisor to shave off the destination fee? No, Clutch, I've never heard of anybody successful in doing that. I have heard of like if there's delivery issues, like our Cybertruck that, you know, you guys saw the video for the delivery where it was in an interesting condition of not being for the delivery date and everything. They gave us a $100 gift card at the end. And they are also offering a free detail for us to come back to the Santa Clarita location, which is 1 hour away, which definitely is not worth it for that. Sherwin, Dennis always working while on vacation to let us know the deals. Thank you. No, thank you, Sherwin. Thanks for dropping by. Thanks for hitting the like button in the comments and everything. Quicksilver is the best color. Yeah, 100% it can be for sure. Like next to Ultra Red. Is the audio still cutting out? Man, I guess maybe it's just my computer setup at this point instead of the internet. Quicksilver is the best color. Yeah, 100% it can be for sure. Like next to Ultra Red. Is the audio still cutting out? You're supposed to let the car cool after supercharging. I mean, the fans are blowing a lot, so it's already cooling itself. Just start driving and you should be good, but the fans are, that's what the fans are good for, that reason, to cool it down. What else we got? In this next topic, full self-driving for Cybertruck is about to get better. One of the Tesla execs who's been really vocal actually has said that V14, which we're supposed to get version 14 full self-driving in September, which is next month at this point, at least from what Elon says, V14 includes improvement for Cybertruck on full self-driving. And this is good because I don't know if anybody in the chat has a Cybertruck right now, but it does veer a lot to the left. It hits like the bumpers, like the rumble sticks or whatever every once in a while. And so you do actually have to supervise Cybertruck when it's on full self-driving, especially if you're going at highway speeds through banks and turns and whichever. But really cool to see that finally we are starting to get some improvements for the Cybertruck. I love how the Cybertruck account is getting very active as well. Can't wait to use my brain with this. And I'm also curious, like there's a lot of people that are, you know, chiming about the Cybertrucks and everything, and I'm wondering if there's deliveries are actually up or not. Are they going to be are they going to be doing a lot better this quarter with Cybertruck sales and everything? But let us know what your thoughts on it. Let us know what you're thinking. We're going to jump into the live stream comments. Kells, when will the Cybertruck receive the summons feature? Best part of having ass. Yeah, 100%. And maybe it's going to be coming out next month. A good timing with that question. Stream is fine. No, thank you, everybody. JD, maybe I'm slow, but they raised the prices and then said full self-driving and others are included. JD Ray, no, 100%. And that's why I feel like Tesla is, they're losing it with this incentives and everything. Can we expect upcoming deals for the end of the year? An investigation? Yes, I think so. By the end of the year, we could, but it's going to be after the tax credit. Oh, stream is fixed. Just exit the video and join back in. Okay, so maybe it's like a YouTube processing thing. Thank you for that, WTM. I really want another Q3 incentive to come, Clutch. I mean, you're picking up today. You don't want any more incentives. You want to be locked in and move on, or else you're going to feel left out a little bit. If I come back on next week and I'm like, 0% financing for the Model Y is here, place your orders in, you're going to feel upset because you weren't able to get in everything. In this next topic, he just went 255,000 miles on his Model 3. And what's crazy with this, it's the original battery and original motor. This is insane to think about. The one thing that surprises me with this one is not because it's like an older Model 3 original battery or whichever. It's because this is a standard range plus Model 3. I don't know what the range of that is. I want to say it's probably like 200 and maybe even degraded a little bit. I mean, it's actually the standard range plus EV has only seen about 11% degradation over its 60 kilowatt LFP battery, with DC fast charging used 29% of the time. So a third of the time, and it only lost 11% over 255,000 miles. That's pretty crazy to see. I would love to see like how much like the maintenance or replacement, because there's things that do go wrong, especially when you get to like 255,000 miles at least. It still has suspension parts that can go wrong, other things that can go wrong as well. And so very cool to see this person was able to go 255,000 miles. And that's a lot of road trips. That's a lot of driving. And at the end of it, a lot of charging as well. But it goes to show that, you should not be scared about owning a Tesla vehicle. And even if the battery does go out at that level, there are battery repair shops that can fix, replace, or use refurbished batteries. And that price has continue to go lower and lower and lower. Like if you're wondering, that's anywhere from $5,000 to $6,000, which sounds like a lot at the end of the day. But if you're driving 255,000 miles after and just replace it once, that is not bad at all. But let us know what your thoughts on it. Let us know what you're thinking. We're going to jump into the live stream comments. So congrats on buying your Tesla, or you're about to just buy your Tesla. But now here's the second most exciting part. That's accessories. And there's a ton of accessories out there, probably even way too much. And I try and bucket it into the top 3 accessories that you can get. And that's going to be phone mounts, all-weather floor mounts, and center consoles. A good set of all-weather floor mounts is probably my #1 recommendation. And I've got a bunch of links and discount codes to all the accessories that I recommend down below in the description and on our best deal spreadsheet on page 2. Check out this one from Jawa that we use on all of our Teslas, linked down below, or their center console, which I also use on all of our Teslas as well. A must-have because Tesla doesn't come with a center console. But my #1 accessory I recommend is going to be all-weather floor mats, and I bucket it from 3 different options: good, better, and best. The good ones are going to be the ones that you find on Amazon. Better is going to be the ones from like Tasmanian. But my favorite, all-time favorite that we have on our Model X and Model 3 Performance currently is going to be a set of all-weather floor mats by 3W Liners. If you use our promo code down below in the description, you'll find that the price of these floor mats are pretty in line with some of the other ones at a much higher quality material. So thank you to everybody that's used our links to support the channel, and let's get on to the next topic. Thanks to everyone. And I did want to show one thing, because yesterday we talked about, and this won't be a full topic or anything, but I did want to show, yesterday we were talking about, like, if you're buying a Tesla vehicle and you have to figure out what you're going to be doing with your current vehicle, I would strongly give our partners at Give Me the VIN a shot. And here's the proof, because someone actually reached out and said, like, hey, thank you for recommending this. Link down below in the description. They gave me $3,000 more than what Tesla actually gave. Here's the quote. You can see the trade-in estimate from Tesla, $16,006. And here's the document, which, I mean, if we try and zoom in all the way, we can see it says $20,000 right there. So you can see it's worth it to at least give your trade-in value or sell your vehicle elsewhere. And you might as well do it with GiveMeTheVin.com, because they can buy it directly while you're sitting at home. So definitely check it out. Link down below in the description. All right, let's see who else we got here. A little rapid fire. Clutch, does the new full self-driving come every year? V13, 14, 15? I actually don't know. You know, now that it's, I used to be on top of that 100%. Like, I was always chomping at the bit for the latest one. And then these updates just come so often, especially like the regular software updates. I know it's not similar, that you're kind of just like, yeah, I'll just update it whenever. But now that full self-driving is good, usable, you know what? I am kind of excited for the next one to see how much better it will be. But it's already so good at this point. Sherwin, I was able to get it free full self-driving a couple months ago for the Cybertruck. They just emailed me and enabled it. Cool. I try V14 when it comes out. Nice, Sherwin. Congrats on that. JD, thank you for the super chat. Thank you for the support and everything. And thank you for dropping by, hitting the like button and everything. Wait, Dennis, are they removing 0% from Model 3? I just noticed it. Clutch, are they removing it? That would be interesting. I mean, they said they're going to be killing incentives. They said they're going to be starting to pull back. We could easily see that. Orders placed by September 1st. Interesting. In terms of, so you basically have 2 weeks. So yeah, they are starting to dial back on. They're living to it. So I bet we see one for the Model Y as well. Doesn't Australia get their batteries from China? I have no idea, actually. Clutch, thanks for dropping by as well. But thanks for jumping in, everybody. Thanks for supporting. Thanks for hitting the like button, the comments, and everything. And I'll see you guys in the next one.